Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this guy. He's absolutely wonderful. Please give a big round of applause for Dave Lynch.
You alright, guys?
Yeah.
You well? Yeah, good. Before I come on stage, when I'm sitting over there, I planned between 2 acts, and I decide which one I'm going to do. And tonight I've decided to go routine number 1. Is that okay?
Yeah!
Okay, good stuff. Any women in the audience tonight who consider themselves a feminist? Hey, yeah, good. Routine number 2 it is. I ain't messing with that, son. Jesus. So my name's Dave Lynch. I'm known for 2 things. It's having a massive penis and compulsive lying. I consider myself the world's worst Irish comedian. It's because I've got red hair, pasty skin, freckles, an Irish surname, and I sound like this. If anyone wants to come up to me at the bar after this gig and go, "Would you like some potatoes?" Number 1, that's racist. Number 2, yes, I fucking would. Amazing, they go with everything, man. Fucking brilliant. But no, Simon was talking about lockdown. I think all comedians at the moment are talking about lockdown, so fuck it, I'll give it a go. Did you enjoy lockdown, sir? Which one was your favourite? Pick a lockdown, any lockdown. Number 1, that is the correct answer. Number 1 was the best one, and I'll tell you why. Because we all thought it was going to be shit, right? And then all of a sudden you realise that you didn't have to go to work, right? And something else. Yeah. We didn't have to go to work, and you saved so much fucking money. It's ridiculous, right? It was brilliant. Now, a lot of comedians are going to come tonight and talk about lockdown. They're going to come up with it really random fucking angles. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go straight down the middle. Because my favourite thing about lockdown was Zoom. You guys all familiar with Zoom? Anyone here a student? Yeah, you're a student, so you must have done like some online lectures on Zoom? Yeah? Most people here working, you must have done some like online fucking meetings on Zoom. Has anyone in here done a Zoom quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah? For those of you who don't know what a Zoom quiz is, it's a shit pub quiz with you and your mates on your laptops in individual houses. Right? Now, that's not the good bit. My favourite bit was how everyone that did a Zoom quiz just became like a minor league hacker. And you're all looking up and you're like, "What do you mean, Dave?" I'll tell you. Because every time the guy that was running the quiz would go off, we would shout Alexa commands through his computer screen. So he'd go off and make a drink and we'd go, "Alexa, turn the lights off." And you'd hear, "Oh, for fuck's sake, man!" Or, "Alexa, set an alarm for 2 a.m. and you wake up to a text message, "Which cunt said that?" Swear to God though, my favourite one was my mate had his Alexa set to his mum's Amazon account. So we just ordered, yeah, oh God, he's exactly right. We just ordered 8 litres of lube. And I can't imagine how that conversation went. It's like, "What the fuck is this on my account? I don't know, Daniel's just a friend." But I think the biggest thing for us with lockdown is we've all, well, I won't speak on your behalf, but some of us put on a bit of lockdown weight. Anybody else feel they have? Yeah, that is just the nation agreeing. I haven't really done anything yet to exercise-wise to get rid of the lockdown weight, but I have changed what I consume. I've switched to Diet Coke, which is a smaller line, but seems to be working for me so far. Has anyone here seen a show called Border Force?
Yeah.
Yeah? A couple of you. For those of you who haven't seen it, there's 2 shows. There's Border Force UK and Border Force Australia. Now, Border Force Australia is literally, they look in your bag and go, "What's that? You brought an apple into our country? Get the fuck out, man!" And Border Force UK is, it's only a gram, carry on. It's pretty chill. But with Border Force, they have this machine. Now, you may have seen it, even if you've been to airports. It's a drug testing machine. Basically, you go through security, you get randomly checked, and they'll take your bag. What they'll do is they'll take a big stick with a little bit of cotton on it, swab it over your bag, put it into the machine, and it'll tell you if there's drugs in your bag. Now, a small red line on thing means a little bit of drugs. Big red line, a lot of drugs. Right? Arrest this man. Right? Now, I used to work in IT. I know what it takes to program a machine like that. You have to feed it a lot of data, and then it can recognize things. I also know the minds of software developers. And are you telling me that on a Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, a bunch of 25-year-old guys crack open a few Heinekens and they've got some cocaine, pills, and weed? Are you telling me they wouldn't mess with it? Because I'd be just turning around going, how high do you think we can make it go? All I'd be fucking trying to do. I think Simon touched on this. He got into a relationship through lockdown or something. I got into a relationship during the third lockdown. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Yes, no, it was basically like, move in now or I'll see you in 8 months. And she went, I'll move in. And I went, fucking hell, all right. So she moved in, it was fantastic, and I wouldn't recommend moving in on the first week you've met, but it worked for us. Now, when I got this apartment, I was very lucky. When I got my own apartment in central London, I was allowed to put my own flair on it. So I went white walls, bits of grey, flat screen TV. I even got one of them 3-seater electric recliner sofas. Like, really, yeah. Just see the look on his face. Oh, if only she wasn't here, I'd have one of them. Right? Sorry. Yeah, I really went the full 9 yards. And then she moved in, and pink shit just started to appear around the. I haven't seen so many stuffed animals in my life, mate. It's ridiculous. But I think that's okay. I think if you move into a place, you should be allowed to put your own flair on it. That's absolutely fine. Now, the main place that things start to change when a girl moves into your apartment or your house is in the bathroom. Now, I don't know what you guys, gentlemen, have got in your bathroom. I don't know if you've got a toilet with a system or if you've got a shelf above it. I've got this tiled shelf above my toilet. And I didn't know this thing had a purpose, and she found it. Right? Apparently, it's to put all of her crap on top of. Now, most of the stuff she put on there was absolutely fine. It was like hairspray and toothbrush and toothpaste and all that kind of stuff. Right? Now, ladies, we are not the smartest people in the world, but we are an inquisitive bunch. And if you put something on that shelf, we will read it. Not if it's a sign like take out the bins, but other than that, we're probably going to give it a go. Right? Now, I was having a piss the other day and I looked on the shelf and there was a little packet. This was the Always Feminine Pads packet. Now, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Gentlemen, you may have seen this. It may be an illusion to you. Right? Now, there's nothing really untoward too much on the packet. It's normally like don't throw away, made in China, that kind of stuff. But there is one word on the side of the Always Pads packet that I think doesn't need to be there. And that is the word serviettes. I promise you, go home, it says 20 serviettes on the side of that packet. What kind of fucked up restaurant are you walking into, sitting down and going, it's fucking stuck to my hands, lads. It's got wings, Jesus. That one had ketchup on it. But, oh, yeah, I know, I love that joke. I heard the groan at the back, it's fucking brilliant. Oh, yeah. No, but, look, it doesn't all have to be comedy, and so we're going to go into a lecture. Genuinely. I'm going to give you guys a fact, and we're going to see how you react. I sound like Lily Allen then. Did you know 20,000 people a year die during sex? That's not funny. 20,000 people a year die during sex. And whenever I tell an audience that statistic...
In the world or in the UK?
Ah, good question. Oh, I didn't look that up. We'll say in the world, because it makes the joke more interesting. And also less tragic. 20,000 people over the world. Yeah. 20,000 people a year die during sex. Now, whenever I tell an audience that statistic, they often feel bad for the person that died. And I don't. Because in my mind, that's fucking brilliant. You've gone at the perfect moment of your fire. If you came and went at the same time, that is bliss, right? I always feel bad for the person that was fucking them. Because think about it, if you're just there, you're banging away, and then they die, you're like, shit. What's the first thing that goes through your head? For me, it would be, do you finish? Do you know what? As a comic, the groan is as good as a laugh. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, no, but, fucking hell. No, I'll take that. That's going to be my highlight. But, no, so as you can tell, I'm a red-headed man, and it's tough. We are the lowest of the white people, but that's fine, we know our place. And growing up a redhead is tough, it really is. Like, when I was in primary school, it was always the same fucking bullying joke. It was, you're Ron Weasley, aren't you? You're laughing because you were the problem, madam, right? You're Ron Weasley, aren't you? You're Ron Weasley, yeah, you are. You're Ron Weasley. Do you know what? I thought, you know what? Fuck this. One day, I'm going to come up with loads of jokes and become a comedian, have a perfect witty retort, right? I'll grow up, they'll come up to me with these ginger jokes, and I'll have the perfect fucking comeback. And then fucking Ed Sheeran and Rupert Grint became fit, and where the fuck were they when I was 10? But, you know, I'm over it now. But then secondary school wasn't bullying, it got weird, right? Because it became, like, inquisitive. Because the guys wouldn't bully you, it was always a question they'd ask me. Now, they would ask me this question once a week in PE class in the changing rooms. If you know what the question was, shout it out. Have you got ginger pubes? Thank you very much. And I'm going to leave you on this. Have you got ginger pubes? Right, 3 things. 1, I'm in a class with 29 other supposedly straight 14-year-old boys who every lunchtime are turning around going, yeah, I fucked her, and I fucked her, yeah, and I did her mum and everything. And yet they care what colour my dick glows. Number 2, basic biology lesson. Everything's red. At no point did it ever go red, 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 black, red, red, red. And number 3, if there was something I wanted in that area to be black, it wouldn't be me fucking pubes. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy it.